just make yourself comfortable and settle in and begin to relax, perhaps nestling into a familiar space or simply allowing yourself a moment's pause. And it's interesting how even the gentle hush of the room, or perhaps the rhythm of your own breathing, can become a kind of backdrop to new learning. And there may be a subtle sense, almost like noticing a garden gate that's been left slightly open, as if you could step through that doorway into a softer, quiet place in your mind. There's nothing you need to do, nowhere you need to be, and there can be a gentle curiosity in letting your attention drift inwards, just for a while the world outside continues to flow, and you're here, perfectly safe, secure, relaxed. And as your awareness begins to settle into this gentle curiosity, you might imagine entering an old sun-dappled garden at early dusk. The air here is cool, touched by a hint of distant blossoms, soft grass underfoot. You notice a winding path meandering through this secret place. The stones are warm from the fading sunlight, their shapes inviting you to walk at your own pace, exploring with easy steps. Each footfall seems to carry you a little deeper, as if the hush of the garden absorbs the day's routine, allowing each breath to grow a touch lighter, each thought to become a bit easier. The wind whispers gently through the branches, lending a sense that something important may be quietly awaiting discovery. And you know, it's curious how this garden, so alive and yet so restful, has its own rhythm, much like empathy itself. Sometimes noticing another's feelings can be like stumbling upon clusters of fragrant flowers unexpectedly within the greenery. Their beauty vivid, their aroma distinct, drawing you close. And yet you may also notice how, as some petals close at dusk to protect themselves, there's a natural ability within you to choose how near or how far to stand. And there's some part of you that may already know that controlling your empathy is not about shutting the gate on connection. Rather, it's like tending the garden, deciding which flowers to approach closely, which fragrances to savor deeply, and which to admire from afar. There are times when you've found yourself sensing another's emotions almost as if they were your own, taking on their storms as though they belonged to you. And yet, imagine now, strolling along this path, noticing the boundaries between yourself and others, like the neat hedges marking quiet spaces within the garden. And even as you sense what someone else feels, you might begin to realize you can stay rooted in your own soil, choosing just how much sunlight or shade to allow through. In the center of this garden within your mind, there's a gentle fountain. Its waters bubble calmly, always flowing, never clinging to a single drop. And it might occur to you that respecting your own needs while noticing others can be as natural as the water hydrating the plants without flooding them. And there's a kind of wisdom here that sometimes the most caring act is to offer a steady presence, not to rescue the roots from their necessary rain. And if a passing butterfly settles near your hand, you can watch with interest, but know you need not hold on to it. And as you walk further through this garden within your mind, perhaps you recall a time when someone's troubles tugged at your thoughts, and consider with a fresh perspective that your empathy can be guided by your intention rather than be overwhelmed. Like choosing which seeds to water, you can decide where to direct your energy so your own inner garden flourishes alongside the world around you. People sometimes believe that controlling empathy means turning it off, and yet a new perspective may arise within you. The possibility of redirecting, shaping, adjusting the flow, just as the gardener guides water, so every flower gets just what it needs, no more, no less. And you might recall in the days ahead that you can step back or move closer as fits the moment, offering warmth without burning out, supporting without sacrificing your own roots. And with each moment you walk these shaded paths in your mind, you can become more at ease, recognizing that every feeling, like every bloom, has its space, has its season, and you are free to tend your boundaries lovingly. And now, as the garden grows softer in the twilight, you may begin to sense your surroundings once more, the subtle re-entry into the waking world. Take a comfortable breath, feeling the surface you rest on, letting your awareness return gently to the present moment. Notice the quiet energy in your body, the renewed calm in your breath, and the gentle sharpness of sounds or colors around you. And with each moment, you can bring back what nourishes you from this experience, letting any insights gently linger, like the scents of flowers after the day has faded. There's no rush, returning at your own pace, opening your eyes when it feels right, carrying with you the ease of a well-tended garden as you rejoin the world. And later today, or whenever you notice the pull of another's feelings, you may find yourself naturally remembering your boundaries. Even as you empathize, something inside can choose how much to engage, staying steady and clear, so your care becomes truly sustainable. Thank you for joining me on this journey today. Remember, each time you return, your ability to shape your own empathy can blossom just a bit more, and your sense of balance can deepen with every new experience. Thank you for giving yourself this space to grow, and until next time, goodbye and good mental health.